All right, so we are live now. There we go. Well, guys, welcome back to Rampant Lion Reviews for a spontaneous meeting of the Beer Tube Mafia with the gay headphones. So far it's just Harry and I, but I know that Peter, the clueless drinker, and I think Rob Hopsine is going to join us a little bit later, and we'll see who else uh,
Well,
who
so
else is going to jump in as well and
and
wants to join our
the bunch of
orgy,
Mafia.
our mafiosa orgy. So, yeah. Oh dear, no, too much fun with that. Too much fun with that. So, yeah, no,
Yeah.
Harry and I have just been chatting about a little bit of drama and also about some bikes going missing around Harry's place. So,
Yeah, quite a few.
quite a few.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, apparently, well, my neighbour had two bikes stolen, and her neighbour had one bike stolen, and so yeah, police came round and because I got footage randomly, as I was just saying to you, I had footage randomly off my dash cam of them coming out of their drive on the bikes, and it was just by chance that I had it, and I heard all about it last night, so that was good.
Oh yeah, always
Yeah.
good. Always good. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That's one of the big that's one of the big things in it's one of the big things in Lund actually is in my city. It's the only major crime is like bike crime, bikes getting stolen. So
That's just travellers. That's what it is. They what they've done is they've gone. There's a football club down the road, and they've
mm,
gone and taken because there's no one there at the moment. They've gone and opened the gates, cut the barriers open, and cut all those barriers onto the pitch, and they've cut all them up, and then they've just gone and pitched themselves onto the football pitch because there's no one there. And police know about it and they know what's going on, but we'll wait and see what happens. But they know where the person is, which is a good thing.
yeah, well that's it. It's here. It's the I don't know. I don't know if it's like students or exactly what it is that's going on with them stealing the bikes here. But you really, that's the one thing you've got to be careful about in here is your bike will just disappear, particularly if it's a nice looking bike.
Mm.
So it's always a bit of a rule to buy a bit of a cheap nasty. If
Mm.
you're a student, so unless you've got insurance, because then if you've got a good bike, it just gets replaced.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but I've got quite good insurance through my bank, so
Mm.
it's yeah. No,
I've,
that's
I've, I've thought about getting one, but I've got nowhere to hide it, so it's just not no point getting one, especially at the moment.
yeah. I
Because
suppose. I mean, for us in Sweden, there's quite a bit of used to having a bike, but
mm.
it's yeah. No, I mean, I guess in England, not really, because you guys don't really have the infrastructure for it, and same in Scotland too. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I found I went for a walk on Sunday and I found a old train line and it goes all the way to Swindon, so I can go on that. And it's not the most direct, but it's much safer than going on the roads if I wanted to cycle to Swindon, which is
Mm.
about 12 miles away.
The old train lines are always good.
Yeah, yeah. So that loads of people were up and down it. So the other day, so yeah, I went and walked down it quite far. So I tried to do like a little vlog thing and then didn't record it particularly well because my phone was full. So we'll have to go down there again, maybe the weekend, and do a little bit of footage. It's amazing. Like I go not even very far, but it's got because it crosses the river so many times,
Mm.
and just the sheer drops in terms of the height of the bridges and things. It's amazing because we're quite high up here in this town, and then it drops down into a valley, and then at the bottom end of the town drops down into the valley, and then it just goes back high up again. So there's massive heights and bridges, and yeah, I found that little thing I put on my Instagram where that there's a little river running underneath a train line, which just is tucked away in the middle of nowhere. You wouldn't know it's there, and swings over the water and stuff. It's pretty good place to go for a beer.
Could do some outdoor reviews. Get yourself one of these furry microphone things and go along there.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
Mm.
I just need a cat, and that's it. Dead cat.
Oh dear,
I
dear.
mean that's what they're called, but I could use a dead cat. Yeah.
Fair dues. Yeah. No, I need to look at getting one of these outdoory type camera things. But hi, what are you drinking anyway? We've actually not talked about beer yet.
No, just on a faith, just a simple little beer.
Mm.
Supermarkets £1.10 or
Mm.
£1.11 or something like that because it's either 4 for £6 or £8 for £9. So
Mm.
yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm on the Anima from Omnipoil. I got this from. Oh shit! Wait a second. Unplug. Got this. You get the bottle. Got this from Glassbanken. So let you see this in a second. This guy. This one.
Ah,
So don't know if you see this one about, but it's
is it from their church? Their new site?
I don't know. I mean, the bottle's like a Dugas Spraguery bottle, so that's
Okay.
Gothenburg. So I'm not sure. This might be one of the last ones that they'll brew down there. But the brewery that they have in Sweden, in Sundbyberg, it's 100,000 liters a month, which is a
Hmm.
decent capacity, but they're looking at putting it up to over 500,000 liters per month. So
It's reasonably large.
yeah, so it's an old church basically. So
Yeah.
I know
There's
you said that,
there's
but yeah.
there's beers from them are getting launched. Well, they've been put on sale the past couple of days. I saw them today, but I know Johnny from Craft Beer Channel. He's doing a little presentation of Omnipolo beers on Friday. I think it's Friday night. It could be a week. I don't know. Can't remember. It's I think no. I think it's the Friday the 5th of June. He's
Mm,
doing like a little presentation showing off those beers live. So there's like I think it was like 4 or 5 beers, maybe more than that. It comes to like £42 or something for it. I
that's
know
not bad.
Greg Borman. He's gone and bought it. I decided to spend my money on grain and hops instead.
Mm.
So
Yeah, I need to decide. I've got quite a lot of beer just now and then. There's a good small party here coming through Systembolaget next week, so I'm trying to. I'm publishing two a day again for the next maybe 2 weeks or so, just to try and get rid of stuff. Um, so yeah, no, I just need to basically see how that goes, and
mm,
I'm just trying to get through. I ordered a bit too much, and I've ended up there's just loads of stuff coming out just now. I'm almost a little bit overwhelmed by it, and then
mm,
but after Monday, I've got Japanese exam and history essay due on Monday, and just sort of working away in between that. So after Monday, I've got a bit of freedom and things. So
mm.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to. June's going to be a very heavy month in terms of work, but then I might just take July off and.
And have a heavy month in terms of drinking.
I will need to see. I still need to figure out going to Japan and stuff as well. I need to see when the borders open if they do.
Mm.
Um, and I'm hoping that if they do, the ticket prices aren't too crazy. You know.
Yeah, because we were looking the other day at just internal travel in the UK on trains. It's just so expensive.
Mm,
I think I was trying to plan a trip to Liverpool, and it was going to cost me like 130 quid for
mm,
a train ticket. And I'm like, normally, any time of year, the rest of the time, 30 quid, 40 quid. They're just putting the price up just to dissuade people from travelling.
mm,
Um, so yeah, I think I'm probably going to do. I don't think things bar wise. I don't think things bar wise will open up for quite some time here. I think probably. Well, I've said September, October, November, and I think it will be November before bars open up fully like they used to be. Um, so yeah, could be a while. So
mm.
yeah,
Yeah. No, that's it. I've no idea. Sweden's just kind of carrying on, but it seems to be quite, as far as I can gather, it seems to be quite bad in Stockholm. There's not that many cases in Skåne or the other counties
mm,
as far as I've seen, but it seems to be Stockholm that's, I don't know if Gothenburg's been hit a bit bad as well, but I mean, I haven't been going out. I've been trying to not go out as much. I went out today for a walk around town and had a falafel and stuff because it was the day off. So I was kind of like, nah, go outside and just have a walk and chill for a little bit. I sat in the main square, ate my falafel, watched the birds trying to steal food and shit. Just as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that. Yeah.
Went to an Iraqi dude and got my beard sorted because it was a bit crazy. Yeah.
Did a good job.
I did actually. I was like, I need to go back to him. He did a really nice job. Quite funny. It was actually quite funny. Just speaking, he was asking me loads of stuff about Scotland and things, chatting away to this Iraqi barber guy in Swedish about William Wallace and Sean Connery. It's quite funny. This guy, he said he'd been in Sweden for like 30 years or something. So, yeah, nice guy actually. Yeah, that's one of the things you notice in Sweden is there's so many. There's like a ton of of barbers, and it's usually like Iraqis and stuff that have started them up. There's loads of them, really is. Like especially, I think more so in Lund. There's like literally a hairdresser barber place every 2 or 3 shops or something. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's starting to become more of a thing here. It's like Turkish barbers, and it's always Turkish barbers. I used to have a Kurdish one, but I went there like once or twice when I was in Nottingham. But yeah, Turkish barber seems to be the thing because it's bloody expensive. It's not. I'm guessing over there maybe it's like the other way around. Here it's for a full Turkish barber because you want everything. Like, I mean, I don't need to have everything like a shave because I can't grow a beard in the first place. But like, they'll do your beard, they'll do your ears, they'll do like everything, shampoo and a style and everything. It's like 35 quid. Or we just go down the barbers I go down, 8 quid, and get myself an EDL haircut. Like last time.
Yeah. No, haircuts are actually quite expensive over here. But the guy that I found, I paid £330 for beard and haircut, so it was actually all right. So £330, that's what, it's about 25 quid.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, about 20, 27, 28. So I was like, that's for Swedish prices, that's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Because hairdressers are getting your hair cut here. The last place I went to was 800 kroners, and that's like about 50. That's about 60, maybe £65, something like that.
Yeah.
So it was insane. It was stupid.
Just get a pair of clippers, man. A pair of clippers. Sort it out that way.
Could do, but yeah. Oh,
Grow a Domagoj Vida style haircut.
too much. It's too much fun to windmill though.
Well, yeah, get the Vida haircut. You seen Vida? He's a Croatia player, and his ponytail kind of starts like there. It's just got like shape size, and he's just kind of strands of hair going from the back. It's a proper hard Eastern European haircut.
No. Fair dues, yeah. Oh man, no, it's all good. It's all good. Aye. How did you rate that Northern Monk one that you've got?
It's pretty good. It's just like a supermarket smasher. I've got some Steady in the fridge as well, but I think Steady got released and was just too young. This it's pretty solid. It's nice and fruity, hoppy. 5.4%, and it's just dirt cheap. It's just the beer that I have. Like it's either that or Paulana, whatever that I have is like a beer on the side if I don't want to do a review. So past couple of nights I just haven't felt like doing a review. So it just sits there and is always ready. But soon to be replaced because I've started just doing so much more home brewing, and as I try and push DC Brewco a little bit out of home brew to more semi-professional brewing. So got 3 beers on the go at the moment. They're all sitting at 21-ish. So got a watermelon pale ale, a pina colada pale ale, and then a
Session Imperial Stout, 15%.
not that time standard pale ale. Next 2 brews, I'm doing a mild and then a IPL because I realised that I kind of need something that's a little bit lower ABV. because these are my IPAs are all 4.8. They're all basically the same base IPA, and then I put different additions in them. And then the next brew after those, after the mild and the IPL is like 4%, and I think the mild I'm doing at 2.6, so quite low. And then I've got a strong ale / wee heavy. I haven't fully designed the recipe yet. And then a nice big fruity double IPA. I'm basically going to test the brew kit, what the highest gravity I can get out of a single mash on the strong ale before I kind of waste it on loads of hops. So
Now we've got Rob.
Yeah, thanks.
What's up, Rob? Hi, sexy.
Thanks.
How's it going?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Been furloughed again.
Again?
Yeah. Well, the first time they didn't do it. They didn't quite do it. Because they didn't fully understand what the government had agreed, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you're not." I'm like, all right, thanks. That was so. I think I was furloughed on Thursday. No, Thursday, and then I was back on Tuesday. For 6 weeks.
yeah,
I've got now.
yeah.
Oh, so you've got 6 weeks off now, but basically.
Well, yeah. There's not been much to do. I mean, I did this thing that ended up being like this national kind of press campaign, as it turns out, but which has gone down very well. But I mean, besides that, I don't know that much. But yeah. So got summer off. We've got summer holidays off, Anna.
Oh, Rod, Rob, you're echoing a little bit. I think you've maybe got the sound open on the YouTube version or something. I don't know.
Nope. Got headphones here.
Ah, right.
No, it's all fine for me as well.
Yeah. No, is it me?
Audio. External microphone. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe my headphones playing up. I don't know.
The Swedish internet.
Homosexual headphones.
If we all take them off, then we're straight. It's fine.
Well, Rob's the only straight one here.
Maybe
Harry,
I don't want to be.
you and I can make him very uncomfortable, can't we?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Was this late night in Birmingham?
Late night what?
In Birmingham. I remember you two doing something.
He
Some
wasn't in Brum.
flashback.
He didn't come to Brum.
I was the
Oh, Manchester then. Manchester.
Yeah. Not that.
Okay.
I got some weird memory popped up.
It's because you've got a terrible mind, Rob.
Well, it's quite true.
It's not a memory; it's a dream.
Fantasy. That was it. It was last night, wasn't it? I knew I woke up in a bit of a state, but I mean,
Look south.
fully understand it now.
Yeah.
Everybody having a beer on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. I opened a beer last night. Or Mr. Foyle opened a beer last night. Brett's birthday.
Oh, was it Brett's birthday? I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was. Yeah. Was that not his 30th?
Yeah.
Blimey, 30.
Yeah. He came at it and did like a vial of like sour apple sours or something like that. And he just did that. And then someone else just I think it was Tim decided to who's at I think it's Fallen Acorn Brewing. He used to be the manager at Northern Monk Bar, Refectory Bar. He was the old manager there. And then now he's got his own brewery down south. I think he's from down south anyway, but then he's gone up to Leeds and come back down again. So I think it's called Fallen Acorns.
Fallen Acorn.
It's called Tim Houlihan. I think that's his name.
I remember Wes Houlihan.
I remember Wes Houlihan.
Did he play
I remember the Houlihan from Police Academy films.
Played for Norwich, I think.
Big boobs.
Big boobs. Oh, was that the one that the Hispanic guy went after the woman, their instructor?
I think so.
What was the one? What was the name of the one who made all the noises?
That was
black guy. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I know Hightower.
Yeah. Reggie White, who's a former NFL player in like the 70s. I think that's his name.
Oh,
Yeah, I will get back to you on the Police Academy character.
I'm gonna go look at that now. Police Academy. I've not watched that in a while. I watched the old RoboCop earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Fallen Acorn Brewery.
I think it's that
Are
anyway.
in kind of Portsmouth, overlooking the Portsmouth Harbour.
Yes. That's it.
Ed Anderson. Is it director?
Sorry, former
Ed Baylor?
assistant manager from
What's
Northern
his name?
Monk. From Northern Monk Refectory, Manchester, not Leeds.
Ah, Manchester. Oh, right.
I didn't
I
realise there
know
was
them.
one in Manchester, but now I do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It was it was Cadet Jones was the noisy one. On
So, so Fallen Acorn from the ashes of the Oakleaf Brewery. If you're familiar with Oakleaf Brewery.
nope.
Well, they were around to a certain degree. Crafting it up with
Okay.
a slightly newer branding.
Isn't that just the way?
It is. Take away all your characters and make it nice and clean.
Yeah.
So you just disappear into the crowd.
That's what Dylan's did. Dylan's Brewery. Now, if you check up their, I mean, not that they were like big before, but if you check their branding now, it's just so minimalist that you just can't work out that it
But
was.
Dylan's with a H.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I have to go through lots of things. Yeah. It's all right.
It's just
a bit.
lines, and then it's to be a tiger. Also, I mean, I can't remember what it was before. Oh, it was if you look on Google on images, and where it says "keep it real," that's what it used to be before. And I don't know which one's worse in terms of branding. I think the new one's cleaner.
Yeah.
The old one's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's clearly a
They're good
connection to a
lads there.
lion. It's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've probably been through multiple kind of like slightly questionable bits of branding.
It's just one owner for it.
All right.
But yeah, that was right by me in Cov. I nearly worked there as well.
Oh really? It's just. It's not bad. It's not bad branding. I think it is what it is. I mean, it's very kind of like graphic design.
There's no tigers in Coventry.
There isn't now. Maybe there once was. But the owner of Dylan's Brewery murdered the last one.
Yeah, the owner of Dylan's is an Indian.
The previous brand was pretty kind of like pretty soft. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's quite simple and slick.
Yeah,
It's like its character.
Yeah.
Herein lies the situation of branding in craft beer.
Yeah.
It can look all right, but it doesn't. But what gains kind of traction? What kind of like what is the kind of key to successful kind of branding is a tricky thing. I've judged first year of SEBA's business awards, and one of those sections was about kind of like branding.
Mm.
And even around that table, there wasn't a great amount of people entering it that year. But my favourite of the lot was of the like 8 people up for it was 5 Points.
Yes.
And then the other people around the table really like this other brewery, and I was like, that's really a bit traditional and a bit, it's kind of a bit lacking design. They've just kind of developed this. It had like a stag on it.
Hmm.
They get around. Oh, what are they called? They're like called Hillside or something like that. they're a bit. You'll have seen it. You'll see if you saw it, you'd have seen it. But 5 points. It kind of shows you the breadth of the brand and how it's applied and stuff. And you go, I quite like 5 points. I think it's quite punchy, quite memorable. It's simple, but I think they use it in quite nice ways as well. But but then somebody like Magic Rock, I think that's always been a kind of a bit of a beacon of modern kind of like craft.
Yeah.
Then you've got people like Omnipollo who probably influenced the likes of like Northern Monk and where it's sort of kind of you're tying into kind of using artists and having not always a consistent style. I know Omnipollo do. Yeah, I don't think Carl Grandin does like everything. I think he does lion's share of it.
It's a bit of Northern Monk.
I can't. I mean, I can't go wrong with it. Yeah, I think it's spot on.
Yeah.
Cheap as chips. I drank too much of it last week. I'm a bit pissed on a few nights.
Yeah. No,
Too easy to open that next 4-pack.
It is. Yeah.
I've got a Cloudwater small pale 2.5. It's a bit.
It's a bit table beer. Which
I don't even know if it's that nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I would have if it was lovely, and I've got some friends of mine really like this. If it's lovely, I'd have probably just had one tonight. But because it's a bit near,
yeah,
I don't think it will be just one.
That's why I never see the point in buying those really low, like quite low ABV beers around about 2 to 3.5, and then say that they're like a micro IPA, because I always tend to find that they're just like watery and a little bit thin. They've got a hoppiness to them, great, but like you don't feel like you've had a beer.
The malt flavour's a bit weird.
Off. Yeah.
Don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because it's not quite enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite like one from Whiplash. They do a sub 3%, which is nice. On Northern Lights, I think that's nice.
Yeah, I think I've had Northern Lights once. Yeah.
But still, yeah, I think you just need a certain amount of malt. It's like session IPAs. Not had many nice ones really, especially not as of late. It's a dying style, I'd say, in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
I had a really nice one from a very local brewery to me, and it was from Ramaloof Goldsberry, like a little farm brewery. They are Niblina. That's one of the best session IPAs I've had, actually. I think that was about 4 point something, because I'm the same. I'm not a great fan of the session IPAs, but that one I was really impressed with. And I actually found, what was the other low ABV one that I had recently? I had one from Apex called Scarab that was 5%, which for them is sessionable. And that was actually all right, but obviously not as good as their regular stuff. But
what is the kind of definition between when does what's the difference between a session IPA and a pale ale? I'm looking at the brewery.
I thought, well,
hops to malt ratio is the technical thing for an IPA, is it not?
Yeah, I mean, I tend to just ignore it and throw it out the window. But like, I think session IPA for me, ABV in the UK will be different to the ABV that you have in the States. Like a session IPA in the States, I fully expect it to go up to around about 5.5. Here, a session IPA's up to 4.5. I think there's definitely a degree difference, and when it comes to just standard IPAs from afterwards, then it just changes. But like a session IPA as well, I tend to find they're like a little bit. Let's just say an example like Goose Island, just like their session IPA, midway session IPA. I don't think it's a bad beer. I think it's a great beer. I think it's an okay beer, or lower okay, and that's got more hoppiness, say, than Sierra Nevada Pale.
All right, okay. So maybe just traditionally, I was when it first came out, it was meant to have like the hopping rates of a bigger beer, but the kind of a lower ABV. But then, it just don't seem as rounded. I mean, but then if you get a double dry hopped pale ale,
yes, no,
you just get a more rounded out kind of like malt character to back up the hops.
I think there's a very thin line between pale ales nowadays and IPAs as well.
I think there's always been. Dale's Pale Ale.
Yeah, yeah.
Traditionally,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a big beer, isn't it? That's probably stronger than Punk IPA. Is it 5.6 Dale's Pale Ale?
I haven't had Dale's for ages.
Dale's
Dale's
is nice.
Pale Ale.
Dale's actually
Pale
quite
Ale.
nice.
You don't see it anymore either.
It used to be in Tesco's fairly
Yeah, it's
regularly.
yeah, it's now gone.
Yeah. Probably a good movie, really.
Yeah.
It was replaced. I always like Mama's Yellow Pills as well.
6.5.
Isn't that good beer?
Yeah, 6.5.
Dale's
6.5.
Pale Ale 6.5.
Apparently.
Holy
Fuck's-
smokes.
Jeez.
I'll just check on Untapped again.
Dale's Pale Ale.
You sounded like bloody
Pale
what's his name? You're sounding like you sounded like
Yeah.
fucking Kevin and Perry.
Yeah, 6.5. Oh, I'd have never known that. Yeah, 6.5.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Not heard that in ages. You've been watching the Lad Bible again.
No, I don't have Lad Bible. I've been watching Sky Sports a lot.
A lot.
Dreaming of Villa going down.
I just watch lots of YouTube, not primarily at the moment. Especially because I'm obsessed with the Last Dance. Have you been watching the Last Dance on Netflix? About kind of Chicago Bulls.
No.
It's fucking amazing. Even if you're not, I'm not massively into sport, but I mean, I kind of did have a bit of I was quite into basketball around that time, around probably the early 90s. But you don't need to be in it for that. It's fantastic. It's just kind of like a sports drama. A bit of human drama in there as well. It's fantastic. I would thoroughly recommend it. So, on the back of that, I've just been watching loads of shit about kind of that era basketball on YouTube. I just watch YouTube all the time. Just any old shite, really. I've been watching hours of Cloudwater's.
No, it's not. You've
thing.
been watching Seaside Mark.
Not that much today, to be honest. I watched that one clip that Peter put on the chat. That was good. You know what was that all about? I can't watch too much of it, especially his actual kind of broadcast. They're boring as fuck.
He's
6.5, yeah. Holy smokes!
just have to wonder though where Peter finds half this stuff. That's the thing.
Well, exactly. It's just trolling around YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah.
You kind of like chance upon some shite, don't you? Depends when you're looking, I guess.
My recommendations are always interesting. It goes from North Korea documentaries to Vladimir Putin interviews because I've been doing my history course, and then it's like Elmo's death metal song. It's literally like that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some kind of like point of reference for why you would have chanced upon that, not just some. Then again, maybe Peter watches. I think Peter's got a bit of long-standing affinity with like just shitty vloggers, hasn't he? Like he used to watch some rubbish, didn't he? You know, because that's why YouTube kind of like built on, wasn't it? All those big kind of vloggers back in the day.
Yeah.
It still is. Some people making fucking serious cash on it, aren't they?
Hooligan.
Let's not go there. Anyway, I'm gonna get the rest of my beer.
Yeah. I think the chap I'm watching, Rob will know him, is Jimmy O. He's Jimmy O, the Wigan Joker. He was on. I haven't met him, but I know him from Stuart. Used to go over to Wigan and go on the piss with him, and Rob. Do you know the Wigan Joker?
I am familiar with him from Stuart's videos once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been watching his live streams and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
I can only imagine.
At times he's just like premium quality racist and premium quality offensive, and then like he just comes out with just some great one-liners. I like his comedy. I don't like other things he says.
It's just an opinion. It's an opinion, though. Remember,
it's just an opinion.
He's a bit of a 1970s con man, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know you. Where's your wife? Get rid of her. Oh, bloody hell. Because they'll say a lot more offensive things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's one of those people who kind of like revels in the fact that he is a bit racist and not a bit, but very racist and very chauvinistic. He's kind of like, oh yes, oh yeah, I'm a real man. I know, I know what I like. I like what I see. Yeah, it's all that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, mate. Don't fly anymore. You can't get away with it. Sorry, just can't. Unless you just want to be another fucking incel like all your followers.
Yeah, you're watching him, and then lots of Kirby or something meme, like loads of them.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, what else? Oh, loads of Peter Kay. That's what comes up. I'm just looking through what it's suggested on my YouTube. Sopranos. Oh, 'cause I've been watching loads of that. And SJW getting owned compilations. Something I love about them.
I love it when you get I love the religious versus atheist debates. Those are quite fun. It's that one I like the one where Mehdi Hassan from Al Jazeera tries to say that he he actually believes that about the winged horse going up to heaven. It's like, yeah, okay, Mehdi. Jake, how's it going?
Hello.
Yo.
Hello. I enjoyed your Imperial Stout video earlier on.
The Marston's one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry about buying that one if it.
I liked at the end.
Oh,
It's really extended.
Peter's filming his first Jimmy O podcast on Saturday.
Oh, he's doing
And we've got Terry saying hello. Have we got any way to get Terry a link? Would he want to join?
I don't have him on Facebook or any social mediums.
Oh, does he have any?
I don't know.
Ask him.
Hi Terry, if you've got any social media, let us know and go into my Facebook page and message me, and we can get you a link and get you on if you're keen. Why not?
Yeah. If you can figure out what James is currently called on Facebook.
Oh, it's the channel page. The channel page.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Same as what's Simon called?
That's
I know what he's called, but
he's too famous.
Bob Don. No, he was just trying to. He told me he was getting a load of fucking grief, and he just I just want to get away from all this, and kind of just knocked everything on the head apart from YouTube, really. Yeah, he puts bits on here and there, doesn't he? Just mainly kind of reminding people of live broadcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm. I've always tried to keep the
Instagram anymore. Sorry, James.
I was just going to say I've always just tried to keep the beer stuff separate from my personal Facebook. Just to prefer, I'll put if it's my 1000th review, my 2000th, and whatever, I'll do that. But otherwise, just nah.
Yeah. I just don't want people I went to high school with seeing my stuff and commenting. It's I don't need to be reminded of you pricks.
My mum told me she started watching my videos. No, I don't do that.
The kids that
I was live stuff as well. Some of the stuff I come out with. I mean, I don't want my mum hearing that.
Yeah.
The kids that I was teaching were like, "Oh, we watch your beer videos." It's like, you're too young to watch those, and you're too young to watch my beer vids. I was getting some of the. I had one or two of the Muslim kids mess me. Oh, we're can we come and drink a beer with you? I was like, well, you need to ask your parents about that. Oh dear, it's quite funny.
But yours comes from an intellectual kind of viewpoint, so you can get away with it. I was just pillicking around most of the time.
Yeah. If they're watching me, then they've got a bit of a
problem. My kids were just fascinated by this with the YouTube. You do YouTube videos on beer. Yeah, it's quite funny.
Yeah, it's funny. My little sort of nephews and nieces, they're like, "Oh, so you're a YouTuber?" I was like, "No, not really. Not in the sort of David Dobrik 15 million giving people cars type YouTuber." It's sending the odd mystery beer every now and again as much my philanthropy goes.
Terry's, he doesn't have any social media.
Could send
the
him the link
but-
on a postcard.
Carrier pigeon.
Yeah, no, it's funny, isn't it? Yeah, like people at work kind of like know about it. A certain amount of people do, and it is and I have mentioned it a few times. Just out of a forced situation where it's like, oh, tell us something that no one knows
it's my
about
go-to.
you. And then I kind of like we have this kind of like live thing that we do every week, like as a broader department. It's like a bit of catch up. And they've been, they're always like, "Oh, well, tell us something what's like exciting that's happened to you this week." I'm thinking most of the time it's just drinking beer and wanking, so can't really mention that.
Yeah.
And so, but I've been a guest on the podcast, so I mentioned that. But whatever I mention, it's always been, "Oh yeah, but what that was about? Yeah, bad beer."
Yeah.
So, that's usually they're like, "Oh, I did this? What was that then?" "Oh, it was bad beer."
Rob, just a quick mention. Just go and check Supermarket Sips now. There's something quite good that's gone on there.
Supermarket Sips, what's that?
I swear I've added you to it.
You've had.
Oh, is that where you can get the stuff for like really cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Is it a group?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Facebook group.
Yeah.
How will I find it?
Uh,
Up in Supermarket Sips.
Good. Hang on. Here's the link.
Dale Winton,
yeah,
like
yeah.
craft beer.
So I'd have to join. Are you able to add me or something?
Yeah.
They're suddenly going to get a load of people.
I've never heard of it. I don't really do.
Harry's added me to so many groups I lose track.
Yeah.
The best
Don't
one was the
intend to.
the best one was the DPRK study group.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's
I
good.
don't even
Good
know
group.
what that means.
I got kicked out of that. It's the North Korea study group. There's there's some like what did I get? I got kicked out. I got kicked out of that group. I think because there was a guy. There was the guy who like runs the group, and he started arguing with me. Like I said, what was it I said? Like I said, "Oh, do you really think that the North Korean Air Force could shoot down the Americans' X-35s?" I was just like, "No way." And apparently, I was making ad hominem arguments, but I don't think he really knew what ad hominem meant. But yeah.
That's internet for you, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just like, yeah, there's not really. I was like, yeah, the North Korean Air Force isn't really a match for like Eurofighters or for F-35s, the Lightning IIs and stuff like this, the JSFs, whatever they're called now. It's like, yeah, there's not really a match there, is there? So, yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that was an ad hominem argument.
Almost all the places on SIPs have gone already. There's only one lottery space left.
Why is it such a coveted group?
Because a guy's doing 6 cans of other half, all about a week and a half old. One's only a week old, for £10 per. So, yeah.
Oh, I thought it was going to be actually a thingy.
So, yeah, everyone just picks out their number and then
I think I'm in.
someone's taken the rest. Someone's taken them.
I don't know.
There'll be more, so that's it. Closed and
There
running.
might be a bunch of people on there who don't like me. I noticed Michael Santos on there. I don't think he's a fan of mine. I don't like all those people, though. All they kind of trade a lot.
Just ignore them. I don't really know the UK trader gang really well. The only people I know are Max, Gala, Josh. I don't really speak to them. I just kind of sit in the background. Rich as well. Rich has done a day one today.
Rich.
Sadler, who runs Cork and Cage Room.
All right, okay.
He's done a day one today.
Not trading now. I can't be bothered with all that palaver.
Well, yeah, no, it's not. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
When it comes off, it's just the rewards from it all.
I can't find out what anybody ever want anyway, so.
They just want fucking Merc. So what everyone wants, just Merc. I never nowadays. I just don't bother buying Cantillon because it's too much of a pain in the ass getting hold of it, and they've done that special release now as well. And I've got people who I can just go to in Brum who I can just say, can I get this, get this, get this, and I'll just swap it for some Canzadea. And that's just the Brum lot. They're all fairly handy.
Yeah, Tremble Madness had some Vionnery on online shop recently in the last couple of days. Shot 15 quid a pop.
Yeah,
I know.
That's about right.
That's probably how much it should be going for.
Yeah. It's Harry prices. Yeah, those treehouse and stuff that you were looking at earlier, like the $80 shipping. It was like, actually, that's not bad. It's for 80 quid shipping. It's actually not bad.
Was it?
Because but how much was yours for? Was it for just how many cans?
I think that was 19.
Oh, okay. So I paid for. Last time I did it, I paid for 27 cans, and I think it was $150.
Yeah, it's I think it's like 120 to 145, something like 135,
Yeah.
something like that.
So it does tend to
So
be.
roughly.
So is that postage and beers?
No, that's just postage.
Fucking hell.
Beers is
That's shipping, isn't it? It's a big fucking heavy box.
yeah.
The danger of it not getting to you though, because I know people who've been snaffled with that situation.
That's why you're careful, and you say it's lava lamps.
Well, that chap who's selling on eBay, he's been doing it for fucking years, so
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got a good record.
Yeah, I mean the one that I liked, the best one I had was Davor, the Slovenian guy. He wrote hot sauce on the label.
Sweet is.
He wrote like hot sauce or
I've seen all sorts. People putting loose kind of like cereal in it, so it kind of like makes a bit of a noise.
You got a rattler, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I know. Your best mate in Leeds does. He does that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is he still around? I thought he moved to a different country.
Now I don't know who we're on about.
Oh, right.
Michael. Right, him.
Michael Sands. He's not in Leeds. He's
Is he not in
Manchester, I
Leeds?
think, isn't he?
Oh, okay.
Manchester.
My bad. Yeah, he's just said that a few times.
I've only met him once.
Where's Craig tonight?
He's moderating Simon's live chat.
Is he?
Yeah.
Does he get paid for it?
No. Just likes to listen to stories about Simon being a caretaker. That's what he was talking about when I came on here. I was trying to get the computer working. The browser has been really slow and I had a load of applications open.
I didn't even realise Simon had a live chat on. Do you love the name of that?
every Tuesday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Every Tuesday, every Friday.
Did you love the name of that brewery, Harry?
No, I'm not like him. I love the name of this brewery.
I've just gone on to Simon's chat, and Craig's last message was, "I need a wee. Be right back." He's been a good moderator.
Never returned.
BRB. Those were the days.
Oh man.
Oh, it'd be nice to get these.
I thought Peter was coming on as well.
He's commented on this thing, so he is alive. So myself, Peter, and Adam have all got a number on it. That's a chance. We've got a 30% chance of winning.
3.7 up from 2.5. See what difference it makes.
No. Go hard. This is actually too cold.
That's miles better. That's miles better. That's a nice beer.
This is not a nice beer.
Really? I thought it was really mediocre.
Yeah. It's like when I did it, I did a side by side with it and Faith, and I thought they were fairly close, but I picked Faith out on top. Now I've having it after it's been sitting in the fridge for about 3 weeks. It's just nothing like Faith.
No.
Faith is far more fruity and so much more aroma and flavour to it, and this is just a bit. It's a pale ale. I'd rather have indie pale ale, put it that way.
No. I've not even had that. Just out of
Yeah.
out of everything that people had
It's not that bad.
said about how shit it was.
Hey, homeboy.
It was clueless headset bum boy.
You got a nice pocket going on there, Peter.
I do indeed. So,
Pocket.
don't know if you can read that.
What's it say?
Seafood.
Cup noodles, seafood.
I was going to say it looks like those
But
fingers.
yeah,
Those
get your
salt and
packet
vinegar
tabs
fingers.
in it.
I do indeed.
Your packet mentals in my top pocket.
These illegals.
Peter's on his 8th can of
As of tomorrow.
Into the Sun or whatever it is. What's it called again? I keep forgetting what name. No, it's called that beer.
Or the OJ glass. Get that in my lid.
Going to the sun.
Going to the Sun.
Oh yeah, we tried that at track.
I
when
was-
we were-
I always thought it was
We did?
Journey to the Sun.
I remember we tried that Denali beer. There was the one that was just called Denali. I've never been a great fan of that hop.
Adam Paul.
Absolutely, you've got an incredible memory. Yeah, I remember.
I was going to say, I thought it
My
was
memory
Chase the
exists
Sun.
in a very visual sense. I can kind of picture.
Oh. Hey. I love this guy. I love this guy, man. Every time.
Well, I guess it
Oh,
would be nice.
yeah.
What are you drinking, Jake?
Another can of the skies keep staring at me.
Fucking hell, you're not messing around on a Tuesday night, are you?
No, I'm joining in with a craft beer hour as well. I'm trying to get back into it.
Oh, nice.
Used to be a mainstay, and then having kids and that, it's hard to do. So
What's the theme tonight?
it's whatever's coldest.
Oh, right. So you're on the second one of them. Saying
I
the
did.
coldest.
Yeah, well, I only did it because of their little keep cold
Ah, right.
thing on the side.
Not messing around.
No, well, I've got
Big
one
one for
can of
Jake.
steady left, and I didn't fancy the can of steady, so I went for a can of this.
Fair enough.
I mean,
How is it?
It's good. It's better than when I first tried it.
And it's so much better than Steady anyway. Steady at the moment is just not very great.
Wasn't very steady.
Well, yeah.
Consistent.
Unsteady.
Unsteady rolling back.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when Peter loses his shit.
That's a funny one, isn't it? So what is the top kind of what's the standard bearer at the moment of the British Pale Ale? British craft Pale Ale. Everybody was saying steady. That's
Yeah.
right. I mean, Sonoma's in there. Half Dome's in there. I mean, Obsession strengthened from track. I think you can't go far wrong.
No. I don't know, because Sonoma and Steady are quite different beers, aren't they? They're the different sort of end of the ABV spectrum.
Very much so, yeah.
Yeah.
What's
But,
what's the name?
3.8.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, it's much bigger. It does really, for its ABV, it is a cracking beer. Half Dome's a bit bigger, is it, Peter? How was that, 4 points from it?
4.5. And a little bit more hoppy.
Okay.
I think there's
It's a good
I
beer.
had a beer last year, maybe the year before. I think it was North South from Marble. I had it on cask, and I've seen it's come out in can
Yeah.
recently. I thought about trying it. I just think it was fantastic on cask, and I don't think it's going to be quite as good in a can. I don't know.
Nice big can though.
Enigma, Amarillo,
Oh,
Azaka,
Enigma's good.
and Lemon Drop.
I don't buy much. Marble's a funny one.
Yeah.
They don't sell great in a lot of shops, so they kind of disappear for a while because they were big cans and they're always seem quite expensive. I mean, I like Marble. I've always liked Marble. I think Joe's head brewer is a lovely fella.
It's $4.20 a can. Something like that.
Yeah, I think the prices have
$4.20.
probably got a bit better. Is that direct?
Rad beer.
Why am I kind of feeding back on James's thing? Am I just talking really loud?
I'm not sure. I mean, the echo's not bad. It's better than it was.
I mean, this is here.
It's not at hooligan level yet, so you're fine.
Oh, good. At least we ain't got like a 3-minute delay.
It was.
Shout
yeah.
through.
North and south. Oh, have they got it on the website?
It's just I've just googled North South.
North south, £3.50.
Okay.
£3.50.
Because I did look at buying a couple of other Marble beers,
Marble.
Marble ales.
Really, was talking about. He was a bit pissed on Saturday night, so he must have been talking more bollocks than usual. He'd had 5 cans of ICAT by Salt.
Oh, fuck you. I'll dare you there. Yeah, I mean, on direct, I mean, a 500ml can of Manchester Bitter, £2.55.
Yeah, happy days.
Is it other stuff? No, other stuff. Yeah, still 500ml. That's fucking good. That's good money, that, isn't it? Bloody hell. I like Marble. When all this bullshit's over, I will be, I think, drag Peter and Adam over for a bit of a day in Manchester and do a bit of, because I've not been in Marble's new tap room in the brewery.
Is this Adam Johnson or Adam Parker?
Yeah, Johnson.
Sounds good.
I need to meet him. He's only doing live streams on his channel, isn't he? He's not really doing.
I won't bother fucking opening a channel. It's more fucking bother than it's worth. Just keep putting stuff on it.
Yeah.
Reply to comments or not.
So someone just gave Simon £9.99, and the comment was, "Get your top off and shadow box." I'd give Simon a tenner to see that.
He probably will do. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah.
He's got a habit of getting his tits out, does he not?
Tuesday nights is is the big night because Mel's not with him.
Yeah,
so
it
gets raw.
Craig
Untethered.
says hello. And
It's just an episode.
apparently Adam's name's funny.
Yeah. Sam, give him £4.50. Try and suck your own cock.
Yeah. Well, the great thing is, a couple of comments later, someone called Nigel gave him £2 and said, "Keep your top on."
Gets in trouble from Mel. He's up to, no, turn it back on. There's nobody there. Guess where he is? I'm pissed.
Yeah. It's great. He's found his little corner of YouTube. It is great. Like, people keep track of how many pisses he goes for. I bet somebody has to have they have to have a spreadsheet.
Be like Optastats.
I was noticing that. I thought Simon looked sunburnt when I took a look earlier.
Yeah, he goes for a 2-hour walk every day.
It's fucking hot here. It's ridiculously hot. Might get my top off in a minute. Does anyone want to pay me?
No.
I actually put my t-shirt back on to come and do this.
Well, thank you.
Were you scared of giving Harry and I ideas?
That's right, Mr. Foyle gave everyone ideas last night.
Yeah, the way the like shadow was coming off the foil, it made it look like you had a really deep sort of cleavage.
I do.
Deeper.
Plunging neckline.
Yeah, it wasn't the toughest wank. I'll give you that. I got there in the
Thanks,
end.
Yeah, I did love how like one person, well, Brett did it and was full on tit showing, and then everyone.
He's a right
from
man rug as well.
and then everyone.
You don't know where the beard stops.
And the pubes start.
You'll find out.
He's like an unshaven gorilla. A really fucking woolly one.
Oh, we love you, Brett.
Is it an unshaven gorilla? Just a gorilla?
No, it's even more.
Oh,
Even hairy
yeah.
gorilla.
An unkempt.
He's like somewhere between kind of like a like wire wool and like like a yeti.
I didn't see the thing. What the thing with Brett was, I didn't realise that he was tiny. I didn't realise he was a tiny wee guy.
He's not tiny. He's pretty. He's
5'9".
I thought he told me he was five. He told me he was 5'6".
maybe he's a bit smaller. Maybe I mean, he's not. He's not. I never thought when I met him in Beavertown. I did think he's tiny. Wasn't like
Oh, hello, Brett.
that big.
There's Peter
Oh,
knows.
yeah.
There were jokes like that made at the last bottle share regarding a famous YouTuber. Oh, hello down there. It's all not on the internet. You'll find it one day.
Yeah.
One day it'll be on there.
Yeah.
Small people.
It reminds me of going around at LCBF with Ollie and Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you've got lost, it's just search for the two giants.
Just look upwards.
I went for a piss. And
Ollie's
was like,
fucking
oh, there they are.
massive.
It's like a beacon.
Ollie is
Lamppost.
huge.
Is that Ollie? Is that Ollie Heaton?
Yeah.
He's his birthday today.
Yeah, it was 30 years old.
30 years young.
Yeah.
I was at high school when he was born.
Yeah, I'm 30 in December, which is going to be interesting.
Well, yeah, at least you might get a party out of it.
Yeah.
By then. Mine's in June, so
Oh, really?
that's that's going to be.
Yeah, you might be able to celebrate.
What, your 30th?
Mine.
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Day over 21, said Mr. Foyle.
So I tell the police.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
Speech.
Yeah, no, it would be. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sort of somebody who's kind of like mad on birthdays or, but I do kind of like an excuse for a bit of a birthday beery day out. And sadly, that probably won't happen.
Yeah.
And this year, it could have been fucking anywhere. Could have been scheduling all sorts of shenanigans. But
Next year instead.
then somebody ate an unsuitable piece of wildlife, and then we're all fucked. Being considerate.
Yeah.
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 If you can catch it, the rule is though, if you can catch it, you can eat it.
Well, there's a YouTube channel called the Best Ever Food Review Program or something like that. And he was saying he did a trip to somewhere in Africa, I mean Uganda. He was going to like bush meat markets where they've got all sorts of fucking mad shit for sale.
Zebra and all of this, yeah.
Oh, yeah, all sorts. But a lot of fucking weird shit you won't want to touch. No zebra. And probably a lot more, a bit scabbier than that, really. Lots of bats and some small crocodiles, all that kind of all sorts.
Crocodiles, horrible.
I may have had a crocodile burger once, but that's probably just pound off.
Jim, what was that burger place you took me into when I was up there? And they did
it was the Aussie bar in Stirling. They do kangaroo burgers.
Yeah, it was quite good.
Kangaroo's a beautiful meat to cook with. We scalped one with our car in the bush and took it home and cut it up and ate it. It was great.
It's the only thing to do.
It's good, yeah. Oh, we've got a few more comments. Something's got Simon's blood pressure up. Maybe the 10 family packs of Chris and 10 beers he's had today.
Be fine. he said when I went
He's got his top off. He's got his top off.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah.
Craig's birthday was on lockdown day. Oh, and hi, Paul.
He needs to sort out his armpit hair if he's going to be naked on camera this often.
I need to have a look at this.
He always says this, proving that big is your beer belly.
I'm going to leave a comment for Simon. Let's see.
I think he just kind of like he's got a lot of time in his hands, so he exercises a bit. I think that's the that's the truth of it.
So he's got a night. Is he only drinking Hoegaarden?
Well, he was drinking. He had 3 cans of Hoegaarden before 8 o'clock. So I think that's about right. Before the Paulus came.
6 pints of Hoegaarden, he said.
Well, 6 cans or 6 pints?
Pints.
Fucking hell.
Has he got a thing here? Has he got a sub or something like that? Or has he got one of those? I presume he's got one of his draft systems, something.
Yeah.
Cracking on.
Want him to twerk for the Beer Tube Mafia.
He's comparing himself to Mike Tyson now.
Mike Tyson, who's going to go and have a
He's going to do shadow boxing in a minute. Get ready.
Have you got the sound on, Rob? Can you hear him?
Yeah. He's talking about his fighting technique right now. That's brilliant. He's saying it's all about keeping your this is brilliant. This is boxing technique. One of his little girls.
Night, Mel.
Kitchen saying night to him. And he's looking really awkward. He's going, oh dear, I'm in trouble.
Can't be in trouble twice. Get in trouble once.
Right, okay, he just said, I'm in trouble. Yeah. He says, you can't be in trouble twice. You're in trouble once, you're in trouble.
That's what
let's carry on. So he's giving his fine technique now. Boxing technique.
Try doing that.
See, this is what you miss. This is what you miss on a Friday night with Mel being involved. He's needing 6 pints, top off, talking about fighting. This is what people want.
So I'm going to jab him. I'm going to fucking jab him. Oh, dear.
I'll give him a like.
Oh, dear. I wonder how much he's had. I wonder how much he's...
6 pints of Hoegaarden.
Jeez. I don't know how someone can...
It goes down easy though, doesn't it? It's not good.
I suppose.
Like, I worked out on Saturday night. I had 7.5 pints. Woke up, felt shit. Slightly shit. It's also possibly because I had fat tons of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But and then compare it to the having smashing 2 cans of dragon soup back, I felt shit straight away.
No. Adam Johnson's got his own beer review channel now after leaving prison. Unfortunately, he turns up at the brewery 117 through the brewing process to try and drink it. Oh, dear.
Oh,
What have you guys got on tomorrow then?
brilliant.
I'm actually on holiday. I've got to take I've got to take 12% of annual leave every month, including during furlough.
Ah.
It's because if not, we all get back in like September, and everybody takes like 3 weeks off. It's just to keep an handle on it, because if not, the organisation's fucked.
Is that across the board, across every single company, or is that just yours? Do you know?
Just ours, yeah.
Okay.
Well, our broader organisation, yeah, because
Yeah.
there's like I'm one, two, one, bit of Science Museum, Wells, Bradford, Sheldon. Like five museums and a couple of other, got a couple of big storage places.
Okay.
So there's like the broader kind of like, we've got a big fucking we were given an airfield somewhere in like near Milton Keynes, and we've got like a humongous kind of. Well, there used to be like aircraft hangars, but the storage conditions weren't great, so we built this like massive state of the art storage facility, which has got all sorts of crazy shit in, which is too big to be kept on site in museums, or just too much.
Yeah.
It could be near Cranfield Uni. I've got a friend that went there.
Cranfield? No, it's not called Cranfield.
Do I need to get myself over to Simon's channel?
Rawton. It's called Rawton. Yeah, you certainly do, because he's still got his top off. You missed the shadow boxing and the kind of technique, kind of demonstration. But Tuesday nights is the one to watch. It's Friday night's too tame.
Yeah.
It's just his gradual decline, like you see on Fridays now, where he just starts getting sleepy, and then he gets to that point where it's like, I've got to eat some nuts about 11 o'clock. I'm back now. I've had an handful of nuts.
Do you say Rawton, Rob?
Rawton, yeah.
There's a Rawton right near me.
Probably the one.
Yeah, and it's an old RAF base. That'll be the one. It's literally 15-minute drive away.
Well, there you go.
Go and steal some of Rob's stuff. You can go and steal some of Rob's stuff then.
Good luck.
It has been at Rawton since 1979. The Science Museum at Rawton.
There you go.
That'll be it.
Yeah, that's where you can go, and that's where like stuff that's too big to keep in museums. It's like the old spire off of Crystal Palace. Palace, yeah. So because it was used to broadcast the first kind of broadcast kind of television.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so.
What you can do, you can get
like
a work trip down.
Shit.
Get a work trip down there. You can go to the Carter's Rest.
I'm sure a lot of people would want to go to Rawton, but there's probably a massive kind of like waiting list of a lot of no one I know apart from have been invited to go down there. You kind of if you want to go and get something, you got to put in requests like 6 months beforehand. That's the inner workings of the National Museum.
I would like the Walt Patterson Nuclear Collection, please. And Barnes Wallace's plans for the bouncing bomb.
There you go. All sorts of crazy shit, isn't there?
Yeah.
But there's an incredible, talking of kind of Barnes Wallace, there's a museum in Weybridge, not Weymouth, Weybridge. That's this problem. That's the problem I had with those two names, and I ended up putting me and my boss at the time on a train to Weymouth, and the next stop wasn't for 40 minutes. Out of Clapham Junction. Oops. So we got off a Basingstoke and turned round.
It's not that far wrong. It's kind of in that direction.
Sounds similar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I got completely getting confused with the two names, so I got us on the wrong fucking train. So, but yeah. Anyway, down at Weybridge, there's a museum called. Why is it going straight out of my head? It's the original. It's the first ever competitive car racetrack.
Oh yeah, it's I've been there. It's fucking called It's gone out of my head. Yeah, I had a big conference there. There's a big hotel. That's where like Mercedes-Benz World is.
Yeah, it's next door. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, it's gone right out of my head.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is inside the M25.
It is. Forgot what it's called now.
I literally, it was in January. I was there.
I was there last year. Yeah. It's raining. It's like September or something.
I want to remember about Googling it. I hate deferring to Google.
It
Oh.
is. Yeah, where the Mercedes-Benz place is. That's where it is.
Yeah. What's it called? Tell us, for fuck's sake.
I don't know.
It's next to
Hogsback Brewery.
Mercedes-Benz.
I'm more interested in trying to find the nearest brewery to it.
It's one word, isn't
Hogsback.
it? It's one way. It's
Oh,
a one quite long name.
Yeah. Fuck, I want to remember.
Anyway,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, there is a this kind of like weird pressurized room that was used for like bomb testing and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you who's done a videos on that is the Secret Vault. He climbed into it.
All right,
And,
you can go in it. You can go in it. You're right. I mean, it's part of
yeah.
it. Oh, there's a fucking an old aeroplane that was owned by some sultan. It's bonkers. It's fully carpeted. It's proper 1970s. It's fully kind of like beige carpet. Like even the telly's been carpeted, and there's got beds in it. And he, but the beds have got like big fucking seatbelt on and stuff. Oh, it nearly came to me then.
It's where those
Um,
magnificent men and their flying machines. That was like the fiction. That was the
Something
fictionalized version of that.
Is there a brook? There's a brook in there?
Brooklyn.
That's the
We
name
didn't
of the
need
hotel.
to use YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, Google for that.
Yeah.
Well done, me and you.
Fucking hell. I nearly jizzed myself.
But yeah,
there.
but that aeroplane was also owned by Freddie Shepherd, who who made kind of international flights affordable, like in the 70s. It's an interesting story. But that specific sultan, his plane nowadays is absolutely fucking insane. It's got like a medical facility on it. It's got like 3 gyms. It can take 4 Rolls Royce on board. It's madness. Like 10 bedrooms, conference facilities.
What is it? Is it an E380 or what is it?
I don't know. It's a sultan. I can't remember which particular sultan it was.
Sultan RS. For people who've played Grand Theft Auto.
I have, but it depends which version.
Sultan RSs start from, I think, GTA 4.
I've still never played GTA 5, actually. I've never played it.
Me neither.
I watched a lot of videos on it. There's a lot of
I like the ones where it was the tank. The tanks were they put the tanks on the track and they were trying to stop the train because apparently it's impossible to stop the train.
Yeah, you can't stop the train.
Yeah, we've got. I honestly wake up on Wednesday, Saturday mornings expecting to turn into Sky News and see Simon being wheeled out his house like Hannibal Lecter.
You still get a stop off.
Oh, I've got to tune in for this. Did I miss the shadow boxing?
Yeah.
Oh Christ! Gonna have to watch it all back now.
And Adam's asking us in the
Naked.
The Sultan of Oman.
Oh man.
Sultan. It's this one from 1964. Is this particular one? It's a VC10 from 1964.
Big VC10.
But it's bonkers. But yeah, if you look at, I'll try and Sultan of Oman aeroplane. I bet there's some crazy shit. It's not quite beer related. It's more to do with aircraft at the moment.
Tune in to Rob's second channel, Aircraft Scene.
I'm not even that into it. I just went to Brooklands and I went on a bunch of stuff and I'm like, oh, this is quite interesting.
Yeah, I went around the car museum when I was there. That was quite, because I'm not too into cars, but it was interesting.
I was like
the Rapier. It's
Yeah.
quite
I
interesting.
always liked. My dad took me down to Duxford when I was younger. That was cool.
Oh yeah, it's near me.
That
Cool
was
place.
good. Yeah, they had a swordfish. I need to go back and see the swordfish, the torpedo bomber, the biplane. Yeah, I got really into that because my grandpa. I've got my grandpa's old aircraft recce book from that he was given in the war and stuff. It's great. He was crazy. My grandpa was crazy though. He could tell you about how many pistons were in like a Focke-Wulf engine and things like that. It was insane, nuts. I liked the thing he told me once about the Mosquito. When they first had the Mosquito, the thing used to yaw to the right because both engines went they went clockwise, I think, and it wasn't until because so the whole plane used to yaw to the right because both the engines turned the same way.
So a slight oversight there in a production.
Oh, I don't know what it was. I don't know if they changed it later because I would wonder how you would do that. Would you have to get both the engines turning in the way, or because if you did it out the way, they'd pull, it'd destroy the chassis or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I see, because when you see a plane start up, like a prop plane, they do revolve in different directions. It looks like, doesn't it? Like it's the optical illusion. So I assume they do go in.
Yeah, I think there is an engineer. I can't remember whether it's they go inwards. I would have thought it would go inwards because if they went outwards, it might, pull the plane apart almost a little bit. I don't know. I'm just thinking of basic physics there, but the turboprops are interesting. The double drive shaft because that basically balances out the force.
Well, like the Jedi Force.
I was never into. I have to admit, I was never into Star Wars.
Yeah, remember the Rebel Alliance and the Spy.
Ashton Hoppus is watching Simon's Madness as well now. He's a mod. It's a thing to be these days, isn't it? Be a mod on Simon's naked chat.
We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods.
So as Craig was going to be a mod for Simon's thing. What time will Simon be on till? How long does he usually stay on with these things?
11.
11, yeah. Oh, Jimmy O's live as well. Could watch him instead.
Jimmy O. I always think of the Sons of Anarchy character.
Yeah. He looks a bit different.
Simon will get really excited about me leaving a comment, and I've just put,
Ooh, Hopsy!
Babe Station has got a bit of wrong tonight.
Somebody who I've been getting into, again, is that Slovakian guy, Peter, whatever his channel's called, him. He goes around and does the worst reviewed places in Eastern Europe. I've been getting really into his stuff again recently. He did an Africa trek and it was good.
The worst review places.
Yeah, worst review places. He's like the worst reviewed places in Eastern Europe.
Oh, he's just giving you all the love there, Rob. That was a beautiful moment.
Can I say?
Beautiful moment.
Oh no, he's on cans. So he's not had pints then, has he? Unless he's
The 330s.
Oh, he's doing double fisting though. Is he putting two in?
Balancing them all up.
Yeah.
Someone's asked him his thoughts on pegging.
Okay, he's done 4 cans. He's trying to balance them all now. It's so much better than a Friday night.
7 cans, fair enough.
His eyes say it all, really, don't they?
6 cans.
Yeah.
So 6 cans.
No, he had 4, and he dropped 2, and he had 3 in the other hand.
The master of
Make
Hobbit
7.
has asked what is Babe Station?
For this.
What's Babe Station?
Did they not get that in Denmark?
Really was pay people that.
Scroll up.
I can't see.
Mel's watching him upstairs apparently.
Of course. She'll come down and drag him out by his scruff of his neck.
God, that's a lot of Hogarden to get through. Why has he picked Hogarden?
Cheap. Probably found it cheap somewhere.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You don't want to, if you're just getting pissed, aren't you, for people's entertainment,
Yeah.
you may as well just do something cheap, haven't you? What? I'll let other people. Danny from Babe Station was fit. See,
Daddy from Babe Station was fit.
Mercy. Oh, Adam's grandfather built Spitfire wings. Spitfire wings were made of wood. Oh yeah.
Peter's having a steak. He's having a steak at 11:30 at night. I presume he's an hour ahead of us. Even for
That's
10:30, it's late.
That's going to lay on the
And her.
lay on the stomach of it.
Why doesn't Simon invite you guys on his show with the hooligan? The intro could be The Godfather as you're the Mafia. Hooligan could put 2 ball gags in his mouth and pretend to be Marlon Brando. Oh dear. I think Peter should teach MOH Peter about Babe Station.
Yeah, where has Peter gone to?
He said he was going to be back in a second in the private chat.
10 years later.
It's been many seconds.
Let's go and find Seaside Park and give him some beer.
Yeah. my wife came to tell me that my daughter was awake, and she was like, "Who are you talking to?" And I was like, "Just talking to the guys." What do you mean? She goes, "It sounds really flirty." And I was like, "What was I saying? That sounded like really flirty."
What was that?
My wife knocked on the door early and to tell me like my daughter was still awake, and then she goes, "I've been listening at the door. Who you been talking to?" And I was like, "Just the beer guys." And she was like, "Well, it sounds really flirty." I was like, "Does it?" And I was like, "Look who I'm talking to. I promise you, I'm not on an online chat with anyone." It's just these 4 blokes.
these 4 delinquents.
Yeah.
Right. Coast is clear. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey there. How are you?
Maybe it was you talking about putting your top on.
Oh, it could have been. It could have been that. But if that's flirting, then Christ. I'm drinking that I got it from Aldi, and they're not good.
Yeah, Simon said was shit. He
Yeah.
really said there was absolutely dog shit.
They're just like the first can I had. There's like 2 440s in there, and the first one just reminded me of Hobgoblin, and like this one's giving me a Witchwood vibe as well. And I'm pretty sure they're brewed by a Witchwood.
That's got a lot of. That's got a. I like it. It's got a bit of a fucking bonkers flavour. Farrago from Polly's, hopped with Mosaic, Nelson, and Sabro. That's a formidable.
Yeah.
lineup. Sabro and all those 3 together is a bit of a fucking.
Yeah, because they're all such different hops, really, aren't they?
Yeah, very kind of like potent, I guess.
Yeah, and they bring very sort of nuanced flavors, don't they? They're very sort of direct in the flavors that they bring. It'll be interesting.
I like it. It's pretty full on. It's nice though. Great looking can as well.
I've only ever had 1 or so from Polly's, I think.
They sell them at Mickler web shop.
I've seen them in
Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. I've seen them in Copenhagen at Kiosk, but I haven't bought them because I wasn't sure how fresh they were.
Well, they've got canned on date, so.
Yeah, I need to check that the next time I go. But it's obviously when I go to Denmark, it's the Danish beers I'm after. So
Yeah.
Well,
I'm going to head off, folk, because I'm shattered.
yeah, I think I'll stay on. I think I'll stay on for another half an hour or so and leave it open for the rest of you. Yeah.
No worries. Good chatting to you all, and probably Saturday.
We'll have a bum on Saturday again, Harry. Yeah.
A good, vicious and vigorous bum. On, Possibly Vinus as well.
Venice.
Finest.
A bit sour.
Yeah, funky. See you later.
Funky bum.
See you later, dude. Ciao. Ciao.
No, my mate was saying there were loads of new Mikla stuff. A load of new stuff had dropped on the Mikla online shop today. And
haven't
I can't say it. There's a Warpig's beer which is called Doom Tits, which is a great name for a beer. Doom Tits.
I still need to. Peter was talking about Terry the Tank. Is it Terry the Tank? It's called. Saying that's a really nice one. I need to get a can of that the next time I go across.
Yeah, what's that called? They've not got it on at the moment. Yeah, those Warpig's cans are super pricey. What the fuck is going on here? They've got cans of Carlsberg Master Brew, Tuborg Fine Festival.
They're maybe just
trolling. Old ones.
They're maybe just trolling.
All sorts of weird shit on there. Hancock. I don't even know how to pronounce the second bit. Old Gambrinus beer. Heard of that one?
Oh, that's Czech, is it not?
What is it?
Okay, if it's Gambrinus with the goat, then it's Czech, yeah.
I can't even see what old Gambrinus Dark. 9.5, 100% starts. It takes at least 180 days to make an old Gambrinus Dark. Oh, never heard of it. Just looks like it's proper old, super old trad bottle on it. But I noticed I've never heard of it, and it just came up on Instagram the other day. Mikkeller owned this weird little bar in Copenhagen. I'll find out what it's called, but essentially, no. I'm gonna find out now. No, it's really weird. They were doing a live stream from it yesterday morning when I woke up. Like, is this live? And they're like, yeah. And whoever else was commenting, and we're like, because it's an open bar. A bar what was open at like fucking 7 a.m.
Yeah.
That's legal.
What's this fucking place?
It's legal in Copenhagen. That
it's this really old bar that's been there for like 80 years or something. But they bought it. And they've barely done anything to it. But they've put a Mikkeller tap in there, but they've not made them take Tuborg out or any of the traditional shit, and they've not changed anything about it. But they have put one Mikkeller line in it. It was just weird because it was like it's a fucking open bar. These things exist.
Those.
But yeah, you do get 24-hour bars in Copenhagen. I love that city.
Would that be for kind of like people working at like docks and shit?
Probably, yeah. I still remember that TV program that was in Aberdeen, and it was all about it was all about a bar in the port. Because my pal and I, after seeing this thing, we went down and got a couple of pints at this bar and talked to the barmaid woman who'd been on the TV.
Oh, like a documentary. I thought you meant it was like a seminal Scottish series or something.
No, it was like a fly on the wall type thing.
All right.
Watch something about Britain's roughest pubs, and one of them was in, I think,
Blighties are the spoozers.
What? There was an episode of that in Ipswich.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was the Danny Dyer series.
That was it.
Danny Dyer.
The name of the pub escapes me now, but it was rough as arseholes and a real rough road.
The one I loved the one in Aberdeen. The guy was just like angry as fuck. The one in the Aberdeen, they got some of the Aberdeen Ultras were in and everything like that.
Yeah, you got to get the best lot in if you're going to make a series called like Britain's roughest pub.
Yeah. Don't know if they're I don't know if they were formidable enough for the Arsenal elite though. Yeah. But see.
No, definitely not.
No.
I'm
quite. Sorry.
So no, I was just going to say I'm quite intrigued by. Have you guys seen the Omnipolo box that's being released?
I'm probably going to get one.
I saw the Triangle was one of the places that's got them.
Yeah.
I'm quite tempted to get one from beer merchants. It's like 40 quid, which is pretty good. It's like 6 beers of all. I mean, a couple of them are seltzers, aren't they?
One of them.
One of them. Oh, that makes it a bit better then.
But you got to think these, even just that one. How much would that be on its own?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
there's some
glass.
bonkers one. There's like that kind of like that version of Fanta Morgana, which is like I don't even know what the word for dry hopped 8 times is.
Yeah.
It's like quadruple.
Quintuple.
Quadruple, that works for me.
Octuple.
So yeah, and like 10% version of that. And there's some bonkers beers. I think they're not bad prices. Then you get a glass as well.
Yeah.
It's about 10 days before my birthday, so I thought that can be my birthday one of my birthday things I do.
Yeah.
Watch that and have a big wank.
Peter was apparently doing his babe station research. Marston, Aldi cans. Night to Harry.
Not in a glass.
Douglas from the Netherlands is like, hello. Hi, Douglas. Douglas. Yeah, he's seen the prices. They're selling around £45. Yeah. Oh,
I suppose with delivery, the beer merchants one's going to be about 45.
Did any one of us drink an altogether beer?
I haven't had any of the altogether ones.
I've had 2 of them.
I've not had any, I don't think, either. Yeah.
James, it's called Bob's Heighty. HYTTE.
Bob's Heiter.
Yeah, it's called that. It's bonkers. It's like this proper trad bar that's been there forever. Put Mickler on it.
Look on the map where
Is
it
that
is.
that like really small one? That's
Yeah,
got the
did you
tube
see
on?
Did you see it on Thingy? Did you see it on Instagram the other day? They were broadcasting live at like 7 in the morning.
I didn't watch that live, but they've recorded some of the beer club videos in that bar.
They have, yes, they have the little Christmas ones.
Yeah, I'd like to go there. That looks really nice, actually.
I think it's Investor Bro. It's been there for over 100 years.
It's actually not too far from Kiosk.
Yeah.
That's what I'm craving is a War Pigs. Oh. What's that border would hurry up and open?
Photograph of
like
Morning Delight of the bar. Shit.
Well, you need to get your ass out here, Peter, for a wee visit, and I'll take you, babes.
They were doing a live tasting of Toppling Goliath Morning Delight there yesterday. There's a photograph of this fucking Uber kind of like whale of whales next to a big bottle of hand sanitizer. Maybe it's just one of those like old bars that got maybe they saved it or preserved it in a way. A bit of. Sam's still got his top off.
Good lad.
Good lad.
Tits out for the lads. Yeah.
His likes have gone up over 100 since he took his top off. Honestly, they have. When I thought he's got to take his top off, I'll give him one. He were on like 430 something. It's on 546 now.
Well, he can pay his council tax.
Tips for tits. Well, that's what it should be called tonight.
It's the new hashtag.
Talking about football now. Boring.
Oh, he was saying that he might be out at Brewskiville again this year, so I might be able to meet him. I might be able to see him again.
When's that?
If it goes ahead, it's usually August.
Chance of that happening?
Well, Sweden's not. Remember, though, Sweden's not on lockdown.
Might come then. If I come there, I'd have to be there in quarantine for 2 weeks, probably. Then
I don't think so.
No. Is it just coming in?
As long as you flew to Gothenburg and not Copenhagen, you could do it. I would think.
Might have to. Airport experience and getting there might be a bit fucking stressful, but my side. It'll be the most popular beer festival in the world. That if it goes ahead.
Well, I don't know if it's still penned in or whatever, but
Everything's been cancelled over here.
Hmm.
Leeds International got cancelled, and that was still kind of like going ahead until last week. It's just how it is, isn't it? Just accept it. It's just shit. This is what's going to happen. Pointless getting upset about it.
We can still get our drink. So.
Fucking damn right. Tuesday night, I've had 3 cans. I'm only going to have one.
Steamboat Rob.
But yeah, so no, so I did a little virtual beer festival on Saturday with a friend, and it was a lot of fun. Started drinking at like 2:30, finished at 11. Scheduled a kebab in for 6 o'clock. It's good shit. It's a good laugh. I mean, it's really doable. I guess Johnny's kind of doing it a little bit.
Was it a good kebab?
Yeah, it was good. It's a Turkish kebab, so it's not like big kind of long ribbons of sweaty meat and stuff. And they cook it with like peppers and stuff.
Douglas is asking which altogether beer you've had.
I've had North and Northern Monk.
And
We're both good. They were both individually different, but similar but different. Yeah, it's good. It's a good beer, I think. Just generally, I mean, I've had a couple of mates on chats tonight. Verdant are launching theirs tomorrow in their shop. So, but it's because it's got a little bit of bitterness to it, considering it's another half recipe. They are the only ones who haven't followed the recipe because they don't have the hops. I've not had Daya's version, but yeah. So I believe I'm drinking. Get finished. I'm at a moment. First time for me reminds me for a Rocher. Yeah,
it's good beer. If you mention that, Craig will appear.
It's like the Candyman.
Is that Boris? Oh, you've got another Boris Johnson comment.
Oh, here we go.
He's fallen on hard times.
Boris Johnson vicious.
No, Philip Seymour Hoffman reports of his death have been greatly exaggerated.
I'll happily take that.
I've got 2 altogether beers in my inventory now. One from AF Brewer Good, Peninsula. I've never heard of Peninsula.
I've never heard of Peninsula. No, I do. Plenty available online.
Other than alcohol free.
Who likes Donald Trump? Perhaps his wife. Lol.
She doesn't.
Oh, he's a good friend.
It's quite well documented, isn't it?
Oh dear.
So I'm looking at beer merchants right now, and I've got that Omnipolo case in my basket, and then I've got Lervig's and Track's cheap lunch.
That sounds amazing, doesn't it?
And Lervig and Stillwater's ×8, which is like 16% off.
Oh, ×8's bonkers. Have you had ×8?
I haven't had it, no.
I was a bit.
But all of that, which
Cheap
quite
lunch.
a lot of big beer, is 55 quid, which isn't bad.
That's
crazy.
good.
Cheap lunch sounds great.
Yeah.
What is it?
To get to use a discount.
It's really similar to what you had earlier today, Peter. The Track Stout is cheap lunch.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! There is discount codes for beer merchants as well, isn't there?
Is there?
Oh no, I was thinking of Honest Brew then.
Oh no! But the Beer O'Clock show have a 10% discount for beer merchants.
I get a staff discount at Triangle. Yay! Mine's gonna be under 40 quid. Thanks, man. 36 quid. I'm gonna pay. Oh, come on, you motherfuckers! Simon still got his top off. So keep you up to date with that. Just want to know, so you know what's going on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think Beer Republic is if you ever want kind of Russian beer, that's a fantastic resource. I always got loads of Russian beer.
The Russian beers are good, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard great things about AF. My mate goes to the
nice.
FBA festival every year, and that's where he discovered them.
Yeah, AF. I've been impressed with AF. A friend of mine brought me back some Russian beers, and AF were impressive. There's also Stam, there's Zagobor.
Yeah, Zagobor. We've got some of that as well.
What website are you talking about, Rob? I might have a wee
It's
look.
called Beer Republic. It's based in the Netherlands.
Beer Republic. Is it with a K or?
No, with a C.
Beerrepublic.eu.
Beerrepublic.eu.
Oh yeah, Thomas was talking about them.
Yes, he was. Yeah, and Beer Dome as well, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, look on Beer Dome as well. Some stuff on there, but there's loads of all sorts of crazy shit on there. But yeah, a lot of Russian stuff.
I don't know. With Beer Republic, can you really filter it by modern times, Evil Twin? Can you filter it by country on this?
I think so. They put Untapped ratings on as well, so you can filter out the shite. Not that other Untapped is the fucking the kind of
the gospel.
The gospel, but I think it's a rough indication.
It's a good barometer.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's a good way of saying it.
It's definitely helped me pick out like between two beers from a brewery before.
Sometimes when they seem really, really good ratings, I've got some S43 today, and they've got stupidly good ratings, and I know they're not that good, but it's just it's who they've been reviewed by and how many reviews. When it hits around, like we've talked about this on Good Beer Live, when it hits around 350, I think you start getting a good indication of what it actually is. But if it's got like 35 reviews and everybody's giving it 4.5 and 5,
it's normally locals.
Yeah,
who've had it.
Yeah.
Or their family, or the actual people who brewed it.
Yeah, basically people who've been gifted a can so they can try it.
Yeah.
The amount of comments Simon gets is absolutely bonkers. They're just like... It's still got its top off, by the way.
I'm having a look at the Kiwi beers that they've got on this Beer Republic site as well. There's actually quite a few.
It's a good place to get really well priced. The brewery beers.
From the American one.
Yeah, as in San Diego brewery. Yeah, got a load of fucking bottles.
I actually thought they were from like Washington or Oregon.
No, it's San Diego. They're kind of more upstate. I didn't make it there. It was too far away from me. It looks like it were like if you wanted to go there, it'd be like a fucking big ass drive, and there'd be nothing else around it. That was another plan. What went to shit? San Diego and Portland. Fucking bastards. Ruining all my fucking plans. I can't even go to Sheffield at the moment. That's how shit it is.
I'm having a look at some of the beers here on Beer Republic. There's another AF one.
Yeah.
Amar Breughus. Puas.
Yeah. No, it's Peter Master Puppets doing some Amar recently. And
I've got an Amar one in the fridge that I'm looking forward to trying. I might
fill a bit of some old proper, because their IPAs are incredible.
Batch
to be a true kind of, well, he did Todd the Axeman and Wookiee IPA.
I still need to try Wookiee actually.
It's good, but I remember having that one out in Copenhagen actually, but I remember them being great at the time. But like for true kind of West Coast IPAs,
Batch 1000.
Yeah, that was fantastic. But I think, but all of those ones are. That's why, because when we get West Coast IPAs over here at the moment, they're not right. They're not even close.
Yeah, no, they're like little. They've got like a little bit of biscuit. They've got a little bit of that. It's like
don't have any bitterness.
Yeah, no, that's it. They've
Craig's
taken
in the basement.
Keep leaving there like fucking Fritzl.
Craigie. How's it going?
looking like threats with all this going on, mate.
Tell me about it. You should see me down there. Looks like your head.
Oh, God, it's spraying around the edges for sure. It's just, how's everyone all right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Hey, Craig. Doing good. Thank you.
Wings?
Oh.
Cool.
Jake, you also
down
want the Lervig barrel aged pack.
Yeah, I know, but that's another 40 quid.
Yeah, and also on it for I've heard good things. Like the guy that I was always getting beer from in Durham was saying that he's selling a lot of the Sonnet 43 things. They seem to be going down a treat.
They're based in Durham.
All right,
It used to be called it used to be called Sonnet 43. Yeah. So it was mainly cask ale back then.
yeah, no, and they've changed it. It seems they've kind of changed it all up.
Yeah. A lot of people said that about Dank Money. My mate had it a little bit. It's all right.
And then we've got Redbeard's here. Have we got a way to get the link to Redbeard?
I can send it
Yeah, I fired him the link.
if you want.
Yeah, go for it. If he wants to come on, let him come on.
I got Green Bullet and something else today. Juice Cannon, that's it. Juice Cannon.
Douglas says he's away.
In a few videos like that.
Yeah. See you later, Douglas. Nice to have you always. Right. Yeah.
I might order that Omnipollo box tomorrow. I might pull the trigger.
It sounds fun, doesn't it?
Ravensgate.
Yeah, I'm very
Ravensgate are getting it. I'm getting it.
Oh, fucking nice.
Ravensgate,
I need to buy that one.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
I haven't had Omnipollo in probably last time I had an Omnipollo was when I was with you and Craig Rob in London. Last time I had an Omnipollo beer.
The hazelnut.
Yeah.
Noah.
Oh yeah, the bar at
Caps and Tabs. Yeah. What a beer.
That's the last time you had it. When Triangle kind of did their kind of thank you party for all the break-ins shit, the crowdfunding night.
Thank you.
Everybody. He gave away your first half, and he had a keg of Omnipollo, Tide Hands, and somebody else. It's called Space Food. Crazy fucking milkshake IPA. We work out like £6 a third, and we're giving away free.
That's that round pattern thing, isn't it?
That's the one. Kind of psychedelic, kind of like space pattern kind of thing. Yeah. You mean that? Yeah. Same reasons why I'm interested. Well, partly 'cause it seems like a bit of an event. Johnny's hosting it, by the way.
Oh, I saw that. It's part of like an Instagram thing, isn't it?
And then Carl
I just wanna drink them and review them. I don't follow along.
It'll be a big night, that will. If you drink all them.
I wouldn't crack them all open on on that night.
Jesus.
You'd be on your ass.
No, not at all. I mean, no. Not them beers. I'd pick and choose.
Don't feel like shitting water the next day.
No.
I
do that enough at the moment because I'm eating like shit.
What's that?
Yeah.
Brick.
Yeah.
Brick's passion fruit sour from Brick.
How was it? No, I didn't Brick for you. Ages, man.
It's one of the newer ones. There's not many on tapped. It's all right. It's quite nice.
You get that from
something different.
Little Swift or whatever it's called.
Indeed. Yeah.
Cool.
Got that last week.
Yeah, that was another one that I was going to visit when on my trip to London was Brick, and give him a bit of time this time. We were on a bit of a flying visit, unfortunately, last time.
And we were hammered.
Yeah, we were.
But they let us drink for free.
I can't remember.
Which was very nice of them.
They did. I missed.
Even though we were 3 hours late.
Craig wangled that one.
I can't remember the guy. I'm an idiot, but he said, "I'll go to the bar. We've let you know that you're here and have a few beers." Like, okay. That's kind of them.
Very kind.
But yeah,
no, I like Brick. Miss Brick.
Yeah, I've still got a few more sours to drink in the fridge. I'll probably have them.
What they've got on
next
this?
few
They've
days
got
or
hatchet
the next-
sour, wildflower sour, passion fruit sour. They've got online at the moment. I say they got rid of their online shop like 2 months before this all fucking kicked off. Yeah, library. This is another thing I keep getting really tempted by and then not pulling the trigger on is brewery merch. I could be building up
Same.
like a massive fucking stash of brewery merch.
There's just no point buying clothes or anything at the moment.
I know exactly.
I'd imagine Ebro are a bit pissed off as well because they shut down their brewery thing about 4 or 5 months ago. Where it's just wholesalers now, whereas people before you could go to a brewery. You have to pick, your box from one brewery, but I would imagine they're sort of kicking themselves as well a bit at the moment.
Well, the breweries need the cash. They don't want a middleman selling single boxes to people, do they?
Yeah.
But I guess they'll take anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I guess.
Sorry, I think I disappeared for a minute then. Yeah, Track have got some lovely t-shirts.
They do.
Looks like Brick are all sold out anyway. Unisex t-shirt. I'm going to sell a unisex t-shirt. I go cold.
Yeah. I mean, I used to love wearing this t-shirt, but it's only a large, and I've gone significantly bigger since buying that.
I like how you just had that there, ready to pull out.
Because I've got all my t-shirts in the IKEA
On the floor.
cupboard. No, not a cupboard. It's a shelf. Yeah, from under the bed.
It's a wank rag.
Spaff shirt.
I love craft beer so much.
Oh, that's a murky one.
Haste for days.
Yeah. I'll be Magic Rock one. Miles too small for me now.
Magic Rock ones are just generally really small. Don't feel bad about that one.
Yeah. Plus, I don't like the way they print this because it all crumbles.
Yeah, it's too much of it. You don't need all that.
No, too plasticky. I don't like a plasticky print.
No.
You put it in the tumble dryer. That's it. See you later.
Yeah, they'll stick together, don't they? Fucking bullshit.
Yeah, magic, and then the magic's gone.
This is this is still going strong, Rob.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Dairy free.
I can get. That's why I give it to you. I can get into it at the time. It's a bit see-through. You're a lot more pale than me. You can see my nipples.
I've got the Hazy Drain t-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see, I preferred Nitch's t-shirt video to this.
I've not watched her stuff in a while, actually.
She's not really
She
doing
posts
much.
nothing.
She do a lot of.
She's got her stories are long as shit on Instagram.
Yeah, she's not even doing that as much. She's all photographs mainly now, isn't it? She was doing loads of stuff. No, it's fascinating now, watching it all. I've seen the thing she was doing about the social distancing brewers market. That was amazing.
Someone
Yeah, I
had like a
saw that.
stick into
Yeah.
little grabber.
Yeah.
Great idea. You kind of book it.
World's
you buy it all in advance or something
drive-through
like that.
beer festival. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah,
World's
but
first
no one
drive-through
can.
beer
No one
festival.
can drink there. You just all take it home. That was a fucking great idea. I like the idea. It's a tricky one. It'd probably be a tricky one for us not to, especially with James as well. But that kind of idea of an online beer festival. It's very attainable.
Yeah.
And not everybody has to have everything the same, but there's kind of like a certain agreement. So you got to start a bit earlier than normal. Because that's what we were doing the other day. Because what else do you have at beer festivals? Some shit bands. So if I found some kind of video of kind of tribute acts, I'll pop them on. So yeah, we just add more to it. And I said, yeah, we had a kebab halfway through, and
We can do our own shit bands.
absolutely.
Yes.
This is it. You just gotta find. You gotta instead of just lamenting the shitness of the situation.
Not
Just go, what
another
can you do to actually
Not-
improve it for yourself? I just want to tell you, Simon's got his top back on.
Not another one. Jeez.
Simon's put his top back on, so there's no point watching it anymore.
Oh Christ! Yeah,
No. Unsubscribe.
yeah. Refund
watching
your super
Get
chat.
rid of your link.
As soon it must have been about 9 o'clock or so. As soon as he's, why do people do that? Like super chat to keep your fucking top on.
Apparently.
I just open up another tab when he does that. I just listen. So,
Yeah, so I'd have to watch him do his boxing.
yeah, no, no. Yeah, he wants to fight with Mike Tyson. Yeah, good luck.
Did you see those Mike Tyson videos?
Fuck
Should we be
that.
killed?
I love
I
it.
saw those Mike Tyson videos because of the Joe Rogan podcast, and I was like,
I've not seen them.
hell.
I've not seen anything.
Mike Tyson wants a comeback,
Yeah, I heard that.
and the videos are like ferocious of him just like fucking nailing like someone's like got the pads and he just nails them in the
Tyson now.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoking a lot of high grade marijuana, isn't he, at the moment? So
Oh, yeah.
he's
Channeling
got
his
high
inner zen.
self-belief.
Speaking of which, Joe Rogan's going over to Spotify at the end of the year, isn't
Really?
Oh, fucking great.
From what?
Yeah.
I just watch your shit on YouTube anyway, so it don't make any difference to me. I mean, he's leaving YouTube.
Well, I don't think he'll be putting it on YouTube. I think he's in a contract with Spotify now.
Oh, that's crazy. What, he's going to be putting clips on YouTube? Or?
Oh, there we go.
I'm not too sure. He did an announcement.
Has he got some ill-founded
today.
kind of like reason for this? Because that'd be very Joe Rogan.
Fuck
Does
knows.
Spotify have any kind of video aspect to it? Because if not, that
I'm
sounds like
not
the
too
dumbest
sure.
idea I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
exactly.
know how they're gonna work that out.
Like maybe Spotify will have access to the exclusive access to the audio file. It won't be on iTunes or anything
Yeah,
like that. Maybe I can't see him leaving YouTube though.
it'd
That'd probably be pretty lucrative for him.
There'll be a podcast. They do podcasts on there.
Yeah, but like his YouTube channel's fucking making a bunch of money for him for sure.
Exactly, yeah, but surely didn't the same thing happen with Howard
Yeah, he
Stern?
doesn't need Spotify money.
He was
Didn't Howard Stern start out with no video and now he has kind of a video?
no, he's going back together as far as like radio when he went to Sirius.
He was on. He's leaving Sirius, really?
No, but when he first went to it.
Oh, I got you.
A bit of a thing because he was like, "Well, I'm the big name, so therefore I will take my audience with me." It's a bit of a fucking risk.
Apparently, it didn't work that well for Ninja and Mixer.
Joe Rogan's talking about moving to Texas one the other day because comedy clubs in LA won't be opening for a long time or something, and it's going to be like a third of the audience and stuff. And I'm thinking, you don't need any money. Talk to one of your mates on a Tuesday night, and you're fucking rolling in it, mate.
Joe Rogan, he's got a very successful stand-up comedy career as well. Like,
Yeah, but he didn't need
money
he
coming in all over the place.
didn't need to do it. He don't think he does it as much as he did once upon a time.
I think he just does it because he likes it now. Like, he doesn't have to do anything if he doesn't want to. He can just be like, I'm done. I'm just gonna sit back and live my life.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. I think his stand-up comedy is quite weak anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think
don't
it's just
think
much
I've really
more
heard much of it.
funnier as a person.
Anybody here see Louis C.K.'s kind of comeback thing he did?
Yeah.
That was glorious.
I
He's
thought
still got it, man. It was so fucking funny.
Is it on YouTube?
No,
I don't
you
think
gotta
so.
you gotta pay for
You
it.
can. You're supposed to buy it.
Unless I've got your email address, I might send you the file. I pay for it. But because they're like, not that he don't fucking need any money anyway.
No.
He can sell his yacht if he needs some fucking money. But no, I think it was fantastic. The bit where he does talk about the situation.
We'll start. Anybody else get in like worldwide monumental amounts of trouble?
How's your year been? He was meant to do 2 nights in a little pub in Leeds, which probably would have held 150 people.
That would have been awesome.
It would have been fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But predictably, there were too many complaints, so he got cancelled, didn't it? The day after
He
it
would.
got.
I guess as far as
never
what
fill it.
some of the people in the whole Me Too thing did to women and stuff, like Louis, it still wasn't cool, but he didn't like, you know, force himself on them or like he just like pulled it out and, you know, look at me. Like it's fucked up and weird, but you know, it's like it might scar them a little mentally, I guess, but you know, it's not gonna like be as bad as what some people did, like Weinstein and shit.
So, yeah, he's not. Yeah,
Like I don't know.
He was a victim of bad timing, I think.
Kinda. Well, then there's a whole there's a clip from his show that was on Louis, where I think it was a dream he had or something like that, and he was like on this newscast talking about like the lady, and she's like, "You don't get to decide what I think about when I masturbate. I'm gonna go home tonight. And I'm gonna think about you when I masturbate." And it was like this whole kind of thing that just didn't play well with the whole other situation that was happening, and yeah.
Don't remember that bit. No, I love it. I mean, I think he's fantastic. And I mean, yeah, it was a good show as well. I think it was a bit fucking edgier than a lot of stuff it's been for a while, and that's not just through the kind of like the knowing what we know about what he'd been through.
Well, his show it was funny, but it was also like dark and explored it went a lot of places that other shows just really wouldn't go. It was really well done. Actually.
Oh, I need to see it.
It's just called Louis. The first show we ever did was called, I think,
No,
Lucky Louis.
I'm saying the most recent stand-up special.
Yeah, Lucky Louis was a show that was only on for 1 season, and it was really kind of out there. It's pretty funny. If you can find it and watch it, I recommend it.
Maybe I have seen that. I'm not sure if I have.
That was the more of like the straight sitcom, wasn't it? The Lucky Lou was more like the
Lucky Louie was more like a studio kind of, and all that kind of stuff, like different locations. They had like the house scene. They'd be in a restaurant, I think, and maybe one other location that were kind of their main places. And yeah, it was pretty funny though. He was married to like several of the characters that were like main characters on Lucky Louie come back in kind of side bits in Louie itself. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he talks about just looking at tour dates. On the thing, he talks about kind of like doing gigs in Poland. He's like, I've got to do that now. Can't just go, because the previous time he was in the UK, he did Wembley Arena. And the following time he was going to do the Royal Oak in Headingley. It's like,
The Royal Oak.
Wow, that was a fall from grace. I'm looking at his things. They were all sold out for May, all his tours and stuff. But he was playing in Kiev and Bucharest, Berlin, Copenhagen.
Wow.
And they've all been, I guess, relatively small places. But yeah, no, it's bonkers. I was thinking, did you watch that series he did with Steve Buscemi? I thought that was shite.
No, I didn't see that.
Terrible. It was like an online only series. I think it's all his kind of thing. It was based in a bar. What's that fucking called? It was like it probably dropped off a cliff. I mean, the most recent, the new stand-up special is called Sin City. It is very good. That's it. Horace and Pete. That was his thing that he did with Steve Buscemi. Buscemi. I'm going to say Buscemi.
Yeah, I'll say Buscemi.
It's 10 episodes. Yeah, it's all about kind of like it's like Irish bar, and they're two brothers who kind of own it, and it's quite an awkward. I mean, fucking Alan Alda is the kind of like older relative who thinks he still owns the bar, but he doesn't. But he still runs it like it says. It's kind of a bit like you could see it being done on stage. It's only shot on a very few scenes and stuff, and it's I don't know if it's that good. Yeah, that won't happen anymore. It says Horace and Pete, so Steve Buscemi, Edie Falco, Alan Alda, Jessica Lange, Edie Bryant, Stephen Wright, Kurt Metzger, It's and Paul Simon wrote and performed the theme music. So you're thinking, yeah,
What the hell?
No, because this was him at his fucking
Yeah, at his peak.
You're like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can self-finance this kind of like comedic drama based in the Irish bar. I'm gonna be completely in charge of.
Yeah,
and it was a bit average.
Yeah,
but look around online, you'll probably find.
Yeah, I need to see that. Have you seen have you watched Seinfeld's new special?
I watched some of it.
It was a bit of a tough watch compared to other stuff. I thought it was a bit sort of like the whole shtick of it was sort of like, I'm rich, but my life sucks still, but I'm still rich, and that was like the joke throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's what I didn't like about it. I think a lot of the material didn't feel all that Jerry-like, properly. Like
it was almost because it was almost like he was trying to do a bit of a Ricky Gervais type shtick of like, I'm rich and I'm better than you, but I'm still the working class guy that you know, sort of thing. And it just didn't sort of didn't quite work for me.
No.
And I was quite disappointed.
No, completely. I couldn't stick with it. I mean, in comparison to his previous one, which was the big one, which was I'm telling this for the last time.
Yeah,
I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, I thought that was really good. But yeah, this one was just I don't know why. I just felt like he was going through the motions, and sort of it was a bit sort of a damp squib.
Yeah. Didn't get on with it.
Yeah, but has his stand-up ever really been that funny though?
It's not like you're rolling on the floor. But I think it's just, I always look at it like craftsmanship. Like, he is just sort of, he knows what he's doing, and you appreciate it for that reason. And it's just sort of like smart observations.
I just never really got into his actual comedy, but like as a person, and obviously with Seinfeld and stuff, but just stand-up wise, like they were the worst parts of each episode of Seinfeld.
When they did the stand-up bit.
Yeah,
just play the bass riff already and move on to the interior scene.
What about yellow taxis?
That was great.
It's not bad. The best one you're going to get in this room. Yeah. No, I'm probably still. I've been about 2 foot away from Jerry Seinfeld. It was a momentous moment, and it was completely by chance. I've got a really blurry photograph of the moment. I thought I'd get a press the flesh, but it was the guy.
Oh, we'll never know.
What just happened?
Oh,
we'll never know.
It's just that. Oh,
I feel like that he needs some kind of meme text over him right now or something.
Yeah, have it. Yeah. I think I might stop the stream in about 15 minutes, guys. I'm like, I can feel myself like. So I might stop the live in about 15 minutes, and then you guys can obviously chill.
I'm going to fuck off shortly myself, but
I'm an hour ahead of you guys as well. So yeah.
I might go stream some video games or something.
I thought you did.
Well, I think we're up. It's how's life over in North Bay then, Redbeard?
Oh, same old. A fucking ultra attentive wanting cat right now.
No.
Meow. Meow 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 meow.
there's worse things.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's just.
He just doesn't care.
Yeah. Just wants the love.
Don't we all?
oh,
Yeah. Love's pretty lovely.
Yeah. Meow 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 meow.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Right, I'm going to clear up because I really need a piss.
I guess I might actually. Well, it's 2:15. I guess this is a good point maybe to call the liveness on it. So yeah, no, it was nice to have you all. I'm sorry, like I think it's just because I'm an hour ahead of you. My streams are always a bit shorter, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's better to
What time it is over there, James?
It's just after midnight.
Okay.
Quarter after midnight. Yeah.
Okay.
So aye. But yeah, no, to all of you who've watched that, who've sat and watched us, thank you, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. It's been nice to have you guys all on as well. So yeah, cool.
Always a pleasure.
Bit of a less lively stream this time, but yeah, just a spontaneous one. Cool. Ciao the now, guys. Ciao.
See you later.
See you. Thanks.
Cheers.
Toodles.
These times.
Toodles.